Labyrinths, underground libraries, fate and time, stunning color. You guessed it, it is time for another crochet along and read along. This is Passage by the incredibly talented Carolyn Currier, and not only are we going to be hosting an amazing crochet along with this pattern, but also a read along. I hope you're as much of a book nerd as I am, because this is going to be a blast. Passage totally stopped me in my tracks the first time I saw it. I literally gasped. Look at these beautiful cables running throughout, the gorgeous lace running down the center, and of course this amazing color journey. So let me tell you a little bit about where this pattern comes from, because the inspiration for this pattern is just as beautiful as the shawl itself. I asked Carolyn to draw inspiration from one of my current favorite books, The Starless Sea by Erin Morgenstern. It's this lush, layered, dreamlike story with hidden libraries and doors that appear out of nowhere, and the idea that some stories are just meant to find you. It's the kind of book that makes you think that the world has secrets just waiting to be discovered. And that amazing sense of wonder is how we want you to feel when you wear this amazing shawl. Just like the book, there are secrets in the stitchwork, and these gorgeous cables crisscross in the center, literally forming this beautiful Gothic arch. This part of the design reminds me of those magical moments when you cross paths with another and your whole life changes. And you've got these beautiful cables running along both borders, which is called Jacob's ladder stitch. This is so fun. You're actually going to create long loops that just dangle freely until you get to the end of your project, and then you loop them all together for this gorgeous dimensional texture. It sounds kind of wild, but it is genuinely so satisfying, and it's something to look forward to the entire time you're making this project. I really love working this technique. And then through the center of this shawl, you have this beautiful flowing lace. It's classic, it's lovely, and it keeps the shawl cozy and airy. And here's the cool thing, this pattern does have two different versions built in. If you are newer to crochet, or if you just want a little bit more of a relaxed project, you can work the simplified version where you just continue on with the pattern as written and you skip that center crisscross. It'll still be absolutely stunning. But if you're feeling a little bit more adventurous, and I really hope that you are, you're gonna wanna try the adventurous version and create that gorgeous crisscross in the center of your shawl. It really is so beautiful, and it just takes this design to the next level. To make this, the colors shift gradually and intentionally, just like chapters in a story. The shawl uses 9 colors across the whole piece. The design starts with luscious silvers and blues and greens, and then shifts into gorgeous honeyed golds and embered reds, and then finally into some sumptuous moody purples. It's like stepping from open air through torchlit arches into the hush of an inner hall. As you work through the design, I really think you're going to find that the colors tell their own story as you work through them, slowly and gradually shifting one into the next. If you would love to get this beautiful pattern and get the yarn, you're welcome to do so over at ExpressionFiberArts.com. And while you're there, be sure to sign up for email and for text update for weekly free knit and crochet patterns and other fun goodies. And speaking of things to look forward to, we are hosting a crochet along and a read along for Passage, and you do not want to miss it. Hop on over to Ravelry.com to sign up in the forums. There's going to be fun, there's going to be prizes, and a whole host of other crocheters crocheting right along with you, stitch by stitch. There are 4 special stitches that you're going to need to know in order to work this pattern, so let me show you how to do this. We're going to start with a chainless starting double crochet, which makes a nice start to your rows, versus if you start with a chain 2 or a chain 3, you're going to get a little gap. To do it, it's very simple. You're going to start by pulling your loop up to about the height of a double crochet. Then you're going to go ahead and twist your hook around like so. So you've kind of twisted your loop. Next, you're going to hold that with your index finger, and you're going to do the same thing again. And you're going to end up with what looks like 2 loops on your hook. Then go ahead and yarn over and pull through just that first loop. Again, you've got 2 loops on your hook. You're going to yarn over again and pull through both loops. And it just makes a really beautiful start to your project, and then you can continue on your row. Next, we're going to work a front post triple crochet. And to get started with that, you're going to begin with 2 yarn overs. And then you're going to insert your hook under the post of the indicated stitch, whatever the pattern tells you. I'm just going to go ahead and work under the post of this stitch here. You grab your yarn, pull it through, and then go ahead and finish off your triple crochet like you normally would. Yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over, pull through 2. And it makes some really fun texture to your project. Now, when you are working these, you are skipping the stitch that's right behind it. So if you were to work another one, let's say into the next stitch, again going around the post, you're going to go ahead and skip the stitch that's behind that one as well. So you would skip, skip, and you would work your next stitch into the following stitch. And I did want to mention too, if the pattern asks you to work around, say this stitch here, rather than these that are already the front post stitches, it's the same thing, 2 yarn overs, just insert it behind the post of the stitch rather than into the top of it, and go ahead and complete your triple crochet. Next up is the very exciting front post double triple crochet or double treble crochet. You're going to start with 3 yarn overs, 2 and 3. Go ahead and insert your hook around the post of the indicated stitch, whatever the pattern asks you to do. Yarn over and pull your yarn through. And then it's the same as for our double or our triple crochet, where you yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, and pull through 2. It just makes a really long, beautiful stitch. Now for that beautiful Jacob's ladder double crochet stitch, you're going to end up with these fun little loopy loopies. So the way you work those is you start with just a normal double crochet. So yarn over, insert into your next stitch, yarn over, pull your loop through. When you have 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over, pull through 2. Then you're going to work a chain 9 to make your little loopy loop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And now to turn this chain into a loop, you're going to swing back down to the double crochet you just worked, and you're going to insert your hook into this loop here and into the loop down here, sort of on the body of your double crochet. Insert and insert, and this is going to give it a nice sturdy base so that your loops are really secure. Go ahead and slip stitch into both of those legs, and then you would continue on as the pattern indicates. You're going to end up with a bunch of these along the edge of your pattern. When you're ready to loop them all together, it couldn't be simpler. Go ahead and grab the little loop above and just pull it through. Grab the next one, pull it through that one, and you're going to continue all the way up, and it makes this really cool braided look. Armed with those stitches and techniques, you are ready to take your very own journey with Passage. And remember, the links to the pattern, the yarn, the crochet along and read along are in the description for you, so I hope you're able to come and join us for all the fun. Be sure to share your progress as you go along, and I can't wait to see your final version. Oh, and we are going to have a knitted version of this as well, along with the knit along, so be sure to check back soon for that. All right, have a happy week as always, my beautiful friend, and I will see you next week with another gorgeous design.